Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Nintendo Switch 2 has finally been announced officially. Yeah, of course, uh, there was nothing new about it, and we had all the news before the release, a lot of rumors that they were true, but it has been officially announced. We have a bigger console now. It is mostly black, and I'm not sure if is going to be in white or another color, but definitely Nintendo is going to make a lot of bundles of different games that is going to come for Nintendo Switch 2. And we know the new Mario Kart is being created for the Nintendo Switch 2, and we still don't know if it is going to be for Nintendo Switch original as well or not. But in February, Nintendo is going to have a conference, and they are going to give us a lot of more details. Right now, we don't know how the performance is going to be, but we have all the rumors. There might be true. We don't know. We are not sure for that. We have to wait until February and see how it goes. And the good news is we have two USB-C right now. I don't know, some people said maybe the second USB connection is not for charging, maybe something else, but I probably think it is going to be for charging. When you are playing on handhelds on Nintendo Switch original, when you want to charge at the same time, it goes from the bottom, and if you want to put the console in your chest, the wire is going to be really annoying. If you want to dock it, well, it makes sense that the USB-C is going to be downside of the console. I think it's for the preference of the players. If you want to play it on dock mode, you are going to use the bottom USB-C, and if you want to play it on handheld mode and charge it at the same time, you can use the up USB-C connection. But we have to wait until and see what Nintendo has plans for us and what kind of games we are going to have. Nintendo Switch original is still an amazing console, and we had a great journey with this console. Nintendo is always trying to give players a new way to play video games, and I always love that. I am a little disappointed. I wanted that the next console have a new way to play, but it is the same, but it is still acceptable from Nintendo. I think they didn't want it to fail again like the Wii U. I might be wrong, I don't know. Let's wait until February and see. Maybe Nintendo has something on their sleeves. I am not sure. 2025 is the year of the handhelds. Nintendo Switch 2 has been announced recently, and we had the CES 2025, and we have seen a lot of PC handhelds that I am going to talk about. I love playing video games on handheld. It has been my childhood dreams, and back then it was Game Boy, but it was really small. And the first console that really brought me joy was PSP from Sony. Nintendo Switch brought back the handheld gaming trend to the world. And as you know, the Steam Deck, when it announced, the other companies have realized how handheld gaming is important, especially today. And playing is on the go is really fun. You can grab your console whenever you want. You can play it if you have a little bit of time, and you can enjoy it and put it right back. As grown up, we have little time to spare for video games, and handhelds are great for that purpose. We can play it if we have a short amount of time to play video games, and a Steam Deck has been my to-go playing video games for the last year, and I am mostly playing on handhelds on my Nintendo Switch or a Steam Deck. Sometimes I play PS5, but I don't have much time to play on that console. It is a great console though, but I still prefer handhelds. And CES 2025, they announced a lot of new consoles. They are great, and I think we owe that to Nintendo, because Nintendo Switch brought back the trend of the handheld gaming, and we had the Steam Deck. It wasn't the first PC handheld, but I can say it was the first PC handheld from a big company that made a big impact, and other big company realized that this trend is going up and they can create their own PC handhelds like Asus and Lenovo. You know, they might have this idea before, but I think they were afraid if they produce it, it is going to be a failure. But a Steam Deck showed us that people actually love playing handheld gaming. So Asus went for it with Asus ROG Ally, and after that Lenovo came with the Legion Go. We had the MSI Claw. Yeah, some of them had first terrible launch, but they are okay now. And in CES 2025 we have new ones. I mean, Acer came to the playground with Acer Nitro, and we are going to have a 11-inch console. Yeah, it is great. I love it that the competition goes up. It is good for our gamers. Okay, we have the MSI Kalau 8 AI Plus. It is a great console. You can see the spec on the net. I'm not going to bore you with that kind of things. We have the Legion Go S, and for the first time there is going to be a PC handheld with a Steam OS other than Valve himself, and yeah, it is going to be great. We are going to have two kind of Legion Go S, the white one and the black one. The black one is going to be with the Steam OS, and the white one is going to be on Windows. So if you want to play your Steam games on another console, the Legion Go S is coming. It is a little more powerful than a Steam Deck, but not that much. I'm not sure if it is going to be worth buy. We have to wait until it publishes officially, and we are going to see it on the market and the benchmark, so we can decide if it is worth buying or not. And Legion Go 2, we had a small peek from Lenovo, and I am really eager to see how it performs. It seems it is going to be Z2 Extreme processor. I hope it is going to perform well. So right now that a lot of handhelds is coming on the market, so what does that mean for a Steam Deck? Well, I think a Steam Deck is going to be around for a long time because it has a big fan base right now, including myself. I really love playing on a Steam Deck. But you know, a lot of people that play on a Steam Deck, they don't really care about the performance. They just want to play their favorite video games. Yes, the newer title, the AAA ones, doesn't really work well on the Steam Deck. But as you know, a lot of these new AAA games are not really that good. So we Steam Deck fans, we only play older AAA games and a lot of indies. You know, newer indie games are really great, and they are all most of them works really great on a Steam Deck. So the performance isn't really an issue around here, and you know, the Steam OS really makes it different. So one of the most amazing feature that I love about the Steam Deck that also Nintendo Switch have is the resume function. You know, as a father, as a parent, we have a lot of job in the home. You know, we have to pause the game a lot. It might not be possible for you to, I don't know, pause your PS5 for an hour and get back to it. It's not really make any sense, but on your Steam Deck or your Nintendo Switch, you can turn it off and resume the game 1 hour later, 2 hours later, maybe tomorrow. You know, it is a great feature. And so what are these handhelds are going to be in the future? We have no idea. I mean, there is a lot of handhelds coming every year, and the competition is going to be higher. And right now that the Nintendo Switch 2 is on the table, it is going to be hard for people to choose which one to buy. But it is always beneficial for all of us, you know, the customers is going to be enjoy this competition, and I wish all of this company would be successful in their sale rate, so they would consider making better and better PC consoles in the future. Maybe not every year, you know, we don't really need PC handhelds every year. I think what the roads that Valve is going is really true. You know, you buy a new console, you expect to have it at least for a few years, but when you see the next year and next year and next year, you have all these new handhelds, it is going to be frustrating for the customers, and it is going to damage this market in the long run. And I hope all these companies would realize that, and they would support the customer as long as necessary. And I really love what Valve is doing with the Steam Deck. The support they are doing is really great, and it is really rare from the big companies. And yeah, I like to see a Steam Deck 2 soon, but I'm okay with my Steam Deck if the new one doesn't come for a few couple of years. It is still great. I love it. I love playing games on it, indie games, AAA games, not the new ones. But it is really a great console, and I thank Valve for doing that and opening this market to other companies as well. I love this competition because the more it gets intense, the more we are going to have better and better and more innovative and creative PC handhelds in the future. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. Bye bye.